October budget video, and for the income, everything's looks a little bit different because we're using our HELOC as our debt weapon. So our cash flows increased because we put everything onto the HELOC, and these are the right here where I have highlighted, or the debts that we had paid off by the HELOC. All right, so with that being said, let's go over here and let's look at the total expenses and I have this highlighted in gray because those are the expenses that we are going to be using our checking account. So these, and I have it set up where all these are already automatic taken out of our checking account, or either I have it set up on bill pay through my bank. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. And so the blue expenses are expenses that I already have set up on my American Express, and I've decided to leave it there because, for one, with the American Express, I'll be able to get cashback rewards, whereas with the HELOC, I will not. So that's how I'm going to utilize that. And I'm going to also use these expenses on my variable expenses on my American Express also. And that's just for their cashback rewards. And so still kind of brainstorming how everything's going to work out. For one, I need to go back and look at my paperwork to find out when the date is, the statement close date for the HELOC. And so, so I did decide to do something different with our variable expenses. And usually what I would do is just put a lump sum in there just so I can keep up track. And when it's gone, right? But I didn't break it down into these categories. And so I didn't really know if I had overspent in my in the gas, or if I had any money left for groceries. So this month I'm doing something a little bit different, and I have it here. Hold on one second. Let me get my phone up so you can see that. Let me reconnect. Excuse me. Okay, so right here for the American Express, I did list all of these as my my categories for the month of October. All right, so with that being said, that's all set up for the month. I did go over in the month of September. I went over by $100, and so what else? Oh, just wanted to mention that this HELOC will be paid off in 16 months. I was hoping to have it paid off in 12 months because that's when this introductory rate is over, and the introductory rate is 2.99. But what I plan on doing when we get to that point is either renegotiating the rate or getting a zero interest credit card, or whatever at that time. But hopefully I won't need to do that if we get other income, but bonuses or anything like that we can throw onto this to lower the amount. And so this does look a little bit different. I did watch another video. I think it's the Korean mentor of Atlanta, I think it is his name. But I looked at his video and I liked the way that he used the spreadsheet. And so I kind of incorporated that into what I'm doing here. And so as you see here is that the total HELOC is $35,000. And the interest rate, I've taken the highest amount and times that by the 2.99% and divided that by 12. That's how I came up with the 8736, which it could be a little bit higher. So I rather estimate higher than lower. So my total so far is going to be $854.91. So I'm glad I'm documenting this just so that we can see how much I actually paid in interest. And in this next column, I did add a column to show our payment. Our required monthly payment is 1.5% of the balance. And so I really don't have to worry about that because we will be chunking our income. And here for the very first month, you'll see where I have the highest amount minus our income, plus our expenses, and plus the interest, and that's how I got that balance there, and I just carried it on below. And so everything is looking good for right now, and just going to play around with it. I do have to do some more brainstorming as far as like the logistics of actually making the payment to the HELOC. Well, I know I'm going to set it up as auto pay. The other thing I need to try to figure out is, of course, I'm going to I'm going to put my income onto the credit card, but I need to figure out when's the best time to take the interest. I mean, not the interest, but the expenses, and put into my checking account every month from the HELOC. And so that's what I'm going to do is take, it's just going to be 2 transactions. It's going to be the total income going in. And I'm not for sure about the income. It might be, I might do several during the month, small ones, as I get paid, because my husband and I get paid twice a week, and my husband is a disabled vet, so he gets his military disability from that. And so as we get paid, so it'll be several income transfers. But as far as the expenses, I'm just going to do that one time, once a month, transfer into my checking account from the HELOC. And so that's how that's going to look. Just need to know when's the best time to do that one-time transfer where it can actually benefit my credit score, which I do expect my credit score to go down. And I did update it. As of right now, my credit score is 698 and 711. As you can tell, it's gone up a whole lot. Within what, this has been, 5 months. And so, and by doing these strategies that I've learned from Christy Van and someone else, Denzel Rodriguez, just learning their techniques, it's really helped. And one of the things that did help for us to get a HELOC loan. So to the doubters out there, all I can say is just try it and see if it works out for you. But with that being said, I think I've covered everything for the month of October, how we plan on doing everything. I will come back in and come back in and do another video. Probably next week, next Sunday, and I'm trying to do a routine, just Sunday, just a check up to make sure how everything's going. So I'll see you next Sunday, and if you've stayed this long watching a video, I do appreciate you, and talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.